My name's Amanda Govender, and my label name Amanda May from Amanda May Design and People. We create beautiful clothes for beautiful people. It's pretty much ladies wear, and we focus on ready-to-wear collections that are just classic and has a signature for the everyday kind of lifestyle.
My name is Tembega Vilagazi. My brand is Yara Exclusive Design. We design clothes for males and female that is Afrocentric.
My name is Nkanyiso Mungoma from Ekamo Brands. We manufacture and produce a highly quality, proudly South African clothing brand, which is made by South Africans and owned by South African. Our target markets remain the young people in South Africa and all over the world.
I'm Megan Zwick from Cape Town. We do handbags with leather and African game skins. We take the Western design, I would say, and incorporate it with South African spirit. So we keep the quality extremely high, but yet we will put zebra in it and springbok just to give it that African feel.
We use African prints, and it's inspired by the European style.
My latest collection is definitely inspired by all things Africa. It is just options that are available to ladies who just want something to wear, whether it is dressed up or dressed down. So it is definitely a feminine handle. There are some items that have been a little bit more androgynous inspired, but certainly around the idea of just versatile, ready-to-wear items.
We've got a classic collection, and then we've got an African spirit collection, which is wax fabrics from all over Africa. But at the London Fashion Week, we'll, for the first time actually, we'll showcase our avant-garde collection, which is our top luxury collection.
We get the inspiration from the street, the combination of the Kwaito music in South Africa. After 1994, there was a rise of Kwaito music, and we combine the Kwaito music and the hip hop. Then comes the subculture, which is street culture. That's where we get our inspiration, in particular in the township of South Africa.
Okay, I lived in London for quite some time, so yes, I really enjoyed the fashion. It's a fashion capital. But when I went back, home is home. So that's what you grew up with and everything. So, and the people of South Africa is very colorful and inspirational. My inspiration definitely comes from a bit of the Western world, I'd say. I really like that designs and the luxury feel of fashion, but most of it would be the people of South Africa and the colorfulness of it.
I get my inspiration from everything. As long as it says African music, African cultures, African people, as long as it says Africa.
We make sure that we buy local fabric, we outsource our fabric locally, and we make sure that we don't buy ready-made t-shirts, ready-made hoodie. So we buy fabric, cut, make, trim. So we produce everything in South Africa. We make sure that we maintain quality.
We source locally in South Africa. We work closely with Cape Nature for the skins we use. They're quite strict about that, which I'm really glad about. But everything definitely from South Africa. The people that work in our factory, true South Africans, true Cape Townians. All the skins, even the cow skin is Nguni, that comes from KwaZulu-Natal. Zebras, South African. Springbok is our South African animal.
I'm a designer. I have to be creative. I have to come up with new ideas every day. I believe I'm a trendsetter.
Street culture currently is trending in South Africa. It's trending, every young person in South Africa wear according to the street culture. When you go to the township, it's either can be Umlazi, Komashu and Shagaville, and every young person in the township, in the rural areas, in the suburbs, they wear according to the street culture. So our target market in particular, they wear these when they are going to universities and campuses because they are studying, they are still young, So the street culture like this, which is the hood that I'm wearing, which is a proudly South African hood, And then we have sweaters, short. So our target market range between males and females. So we target both, but it remain to be a street culture.
I think in the past 10 years, especially in Cape Town, designers have excellent opportunities, especially through the DTI. They really try and help you. The challenge really would be there's not enough skilled people to do the work. In Cape Town, for instance, we had lots of factories and stuff, but that whole culture died down. So training of skilled people, seamstresses, cutters, factory workers is a major issue. It's really difficult to find good ones. And if you find them, they're much older. So, but further than that, I think it's a fantastic place to design. It's really inspirational and everybody helps you.
Some of the challenges for South African designers would definitely be the start of manufacturing, from the point of view the limited resources when it comes to CMTs, and that's the cut and make and trim part of the process. There are very few that have remained after about 10 years ago, when KZN, for an example, was the hub of manufacturing. After the challenges that were experienced in the industry when we started importing from China, there was definitely a decrease and decline in terms of the CMTs available to the locals, and that was, or probably still is, one of the biggest challenges. But there are still people available, a lot of skilled and talented individuals who are more than ready and willing to make the difference still, and are imparting that knowledge to the generations here and for the next.
As an entrepreneur from the street, we highly work with young people as sales rep in the campuses around KZN. So there's they become our brand ambassador and sell our stuff to their colleagues, to their fellow students in campuses. We also work with designers who are starting fashion, because we believe that we need to invest to young people as much as we are not made it, we are still growing, but to invest to those who are coming after us it's a good one. So we normally work with local designers who are starting fashion and say, okay, fine, we are working on a summer range, can you come up with something? We need something like this. Can you show us what we've got? Creating that platform for upcoming designers and those who are good in sales and marketing, we give them platform.
There have been amazing platforms that have been available to us through organizations like the Fashion Council as well as the eThekwini municipality. It's been a long journey, but it's been a journey that I've certainly enjoyed. It's been challenging. In Africa alone, there are many challenges to be faced in design and fashion, but it's comes back to the idea, if you are passionate about something and you are determined to make it happen, the world has a way of making it happen. I truly believe God is amazing.
I think all designers, either in South Africa or in Europe, I think we need to stand out. We need to stand out from the rest. We don't want to have what I call a Me Too product. So we are working on build a brand that is lovable compared to the viable product. We don't want because normally lovable product don't last. We need to build a product that will last, a product that is high quality. And for us, it's not about money; it's about passion. So other people chase money and compromise quality, and creativity. So ours is invest on quality, creativity, and we are passionate about what we are doing. So money is not a main goal.
The manufacturing in terms of fabrics, there are limited resources from that point, but yet again there are still suppliers who are in the industry able to help, and we've just managed to network, and through forums like the KZN Council that gives you the chance of networking with the appropriate people, you are able to find and locate these services that are available.
I cannot say I have rules because I just go crazy. I love bright colors. I can do pattern on pattern. I just go crazy. I can say my rule is craziness.
Anything goes. Some of the don'ts, I think it's so subjective. It's really hard because I'm pretty much an individual who believes and is inspired by anything. So anything can be an option. It's just about, I truly believe in attitude and the boldness of one's attitude. So yeah, I wear my attitude, and how I put my stuff together is certainly the wardrobe that I inspire for Amanda May, and anything does go for me.
No fashion rules. That's my rule. Whatever you feel comfortable in, and if you wear it with confidence, it'll look good. And don't stress about it.
It certainly will be around the idea of being passionate. It certainly comes down to it. If you are not passionate about what it is that you're doing, then you're certainly going to have challenges that are not going to go away. They're just going to get the better of you. And if it is you're doing what it is that you love doing, then I believe nothing can be seen as a problem. It should always be seen as, what can I find as a solution? Because life is full of them, and you're always going to encounter those. It's about your attitude and how far you're willing to go. I don't believe that there's anything that cannot be overcome, but I truly believe that if you try hard enough, you probably, and most definitely actually, be able to pretty much overcome anything. So yeah, that would be, never be afraid to stand out.
Just do what you think is best. Don't let anybody try and convince you otherwise. Try to inspire yourself, and if you have an idea, just do it. Just start, do it, carry it out, believe in yourself, and move forward.
We're not building a brand that's going to be only in South Africa. We want to take Ekamo brands globally. So our aim, our focus, our long-term goal is to take this brand to compete in a global market, and to show other countries and to show other people what we've got, what we are wearing, what South Africa is all about. But we'll communicate through fashion. So what the streets of South Africa, what the young people are wearing, and what South Africa have to showcase in the world. So we are keen to compete globally, export our product and take it to another level, but not forgetting the local market. We also want to expand from our town, from our city, our province, which is KwaZulu-Natal, and other provinces in South Africa.
I truly am in a positive space where I believe that I want to go as far as my opportunities allow me to. I want to take any chance and any risk at making it possible. And I truly am in a space where things are happening, and I'm very positive that there's no boundaries right now that can get me over the international borders. And I see Amanda May as a brand and a lifestyle of clothing that can be available to any consumer around the world.